The headlights of Sarah's car cut through the fog as she drove into Raven's Hollow. She remembered the winding roads and the familiar silhouettes, but it was the thick fog that engulfed everything, muffling sounds and swallowing shapes, that told her she was home. Her heart raced as she pulled up outside the old hotel, the only place in town that offered lodging. As she stepped out of her car, the damp, cool fog greeted her like an old friend. She shivered. "Sarah? Is that really you?" A distant voice called out from the mist. It was Mr. Jacobs, the owner of the hotel who had been there forever. She forced a smile and nodded. "Yes, it's me." "Well, I'll be," Mr. Jacobs exclaimed with a grin. "Never thought we'd see you back here after all these years." Sarah shrugged, her gaze drifting towards the cliffs where the lighthouse stood. "Well, here I am," she said quietly. Mr. Jacobs, helping her with her luggage, led Sarah inside the warm and cozy hotel. It was exactly how Sarah had remembered, filled with antique furniture and the faint smell of wood smoke. Sarah stared out of the window, her eyes following the rhythmic rise and fall of the ocean waves. The gentle sound of the waves lapping against the rocks calmed her as she lay in bed, her mind consumed with thoughts of the past. As she listened to the whispers in the fog outside, a sudden chill ran down her spine. She sat up, pulling the covers closer. Memories began flooding back. The stories her father used to tell her about the lighthouse and its keepers who disappeared without a trace. Later, there were other disappearances, ones that started happening after she left. It was these disappearances that brought her back. Raven's Hollow, once lively and full of energy, had become a town full of secrets. In the morning, she would begin her search at the now abandoned lighthouse and go from there. As midnight approached and the fog thickened, Sarah suddenly felt uneasy as goosebumps appeared on her arms and neck. Something in the mist was watching her, and thoughts raced through her mind. Had coming back been a mistake?